Guys and gals, it's me, George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man. And we have one more step in our process taken care of. We have our Watts linkage all finished off and installed. And you can see we have adjustment on this side by way of a tie rod end. And I welded and ground down my sleeves that extended my parts, both top and bottom, and we're all bolted together with nylon washers on either side of the moving parts that are appropriate so that they will not chafe and that they will move smoothly. There's not much movement with it, actually, very little at all. But yep, that's the way our Watts linkage works. Now, I'm on to something else. So you saw me cutting down the shaft here, and we made an extension out of a extra long nut, and we have it bolted in from this side. And now all I gotta do is take it all apart again and repaint it, because I gotta paint this part down here, and I need to paint that part there, and then we can put it back on and be done with it. Time to wrap things up here in the shop today. And you might notice, maybe you noticed in the last one, that I moved my snowplow tractor up near the front, and I have my snow blower directly behind it. Reason being that, well, it's October and we have to Thursday, it's supposed to be 29 degrees at night, and the high will only be 39. There's still a possibility of a little bit of snow, but not enough to plow or blow with a snowblower. But it's that time of the year, so I'm getting prepared. These are my spring shackles for my front spring, all painted. Yep. And over here I have the other one. I also have the tops of my kingpins. You can't see them very well because of the backlight, but I have them painted red as well, so that when we get around to putting our front spindles on and I put them on, the kingpins will go down through here and it'll give us a little bit of detail, you know what I mean? A little bit of detail. I may have to do a little touch up on this one. I'm not real happy with the paint job right in here. But, you know, it is a Goofy cart, and people aren't going to be looking that close at it. If I was that concerned, I'd be getting rid of all these little BBs down in here. And yeah, well, anyway. So, yeah, I wanted to say one more thing about my painting, I have changed my process because of something that one of my subscribers and a fellow that I subscribe to does and recommends, and that is cleaning my parts with lacquer thinner. And that's thanks to here we go, senior moment, brain cramp, Road King. Can't remember the number, but it's Road King. And yeah, he had recommended quite a long time ago now using lacquer thinner for cleaning stuff before you paint it. And he said he'd never had any problems with it. Well, I haven't always done that. And I can show you an example of one thing that happened because I didn't clean it properly before I painted it. If I don't trip and kill myself, look at my gas tank back in there on my old Ariens. Yep, it's all peeled off. Not all over, just in that one place. So when I get to working on that again, I'll probably be stripping that down and repainting it. So thanks, EJ, for that great tip, and that's been very helpful to me. So until the next time, this is me, George. Oh, this is me, George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching, for commenting, and for subscribing and following along on my Goofy Cart project. We're making progress every day, and I think I have all my little parts and pieces done for the suspension. The only thing I have left to do now, and I'm planning on doing it tomorrow, is, oh, I got 3 parts. I have my tie rod and my drag link and my axle. And if I could get those all done tomorrow and get them cleaned up and painted, then Friday will be the next opportunity for me to come out here. Friday, I would be able to install the front axle. And if I get the front axle on there, that means that I could also put my front wheels on and have my whole front suspension hooked up. How do you like them apples? I'll be stoked. It'll be the first time with all 4 wheels on it in over a year, I think. And then our next project after that is done, I think my next thing to do will be to get my brakes hooked up. I do need to paint my brake rod, which is here, and I'm trying to decide what color. I think probably it's either going to get painted black or the same color as our frame, which is a charcoal metallic kind of thing. Yep, because I don't want it to stick out. I want it to be buried, and there goes what may become my brake light switch. So that's where we're at. Thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. And I have one more thing I'm going to do today, but you won't see the end result. Bye for now.